Creating a website is the easiest thing ever if you follow this tutorial. In this tutorial, I will give you a complete guide to build a WordPress website using Elementor Hosting. First of all, I will show you how to get an Elementor Hosting, then how to get a free Elementor Cloud domain, but if you like to connect your own domain name, then you can do it. Then I will show you how to create a website in simple one click using Elementor Kit. I will show you how to customize it. I will also show you how you can lock your website, only who have the password they can visit. By default, Elementor Hosting taking backup, but I will show you how you can take it manually. We'll talk about website security. We'll also talk about Elementor Ai. And we'll definitely talk about SEO so that you can rank your website in Google really fast. I will also show you how to take product support from Elementor, how to create a logo using free online tool. In the last, I will talk about how to grow your business. One interesting thing is you don't need any kind of coding knowledge or any design knowledge because this video is completely for beginners. Now let me introduce you to myself first. Myself is Exparazi. I'm a professional web designer. I have done hundreds of web design projects on very competitive marketplace like Upwork and Fiverr. I have been providing 5-star rated projects to my clients regularly. Now let me show you what we're just going to build in this video. First of all, I will show you that how we can design this type of beautiful website in one simple click. Then I will show you that how we can customize this hero section, changing this content, also changing this image. And then I will show you how we can customize here this about us section. Let's say changing here this content, also this paragraph, also this button link. And then I will show you that how we can customize our services sections, like changing here this logo, also this content and this content also. And here is the button also. And then I will show you that how you can customize these featured work sections, like changing this image, also this content and this content also. And also if you look at here, this all projects, then it's also linked with this work page. So I will show you that, how to do that. And then I will show you that how you can customize these testimonial sections. Like if you like to put more testimonial, then you can do it. Also the existing testimonial, we can customize it. And then I will talk about how we can customize here these CTA sections, also here this footer. And then we'll move into the next page called services page. I will show you that how we can change this image, also this content, and also here this services content. Then I will show you that how we can customize this work page, like changing here this image. Also you can also change the sizes, all of this thing. Then I will show you that how you can just customize here this about us page, changing this content using AI tool, also changing here this title, also how we can change here this image and this content and people. And the last, I will show you that how we can customize our contact us page. As you can see in here right side, how we can put here your email address and numbers. And also when someone just going to submit this form, you will instantly receive the mail into your Gmail. And I will also show you that how you can design a logo, something like this, and also how you can add your custom domain name into Elementor. Why WordPress? WordPress is free as in freedom. It's used the best company to create their website like PlayStation Blog, TechCrunch, Disney Books, Time Magazine, and many more. According to Web3 Tech, in internet 43% of websites built on WordPress. Now, why Elementor Hosting? This answer is very simple. If you like to keep your website up and running 24 hours and want to keep your website secure and want the product support from Elementor team, then go ahead with Elementor Hosting. The big difference between low-cost hosting provided to Elementor Hosting is built on Google Cloud Platform, which provide a powerful and reliable infrastructure for hosting websites. This means that your website will be able to load very quickly and even under heavy traffic. Security. Elementor Hosting offers a number of security features, including SSL certificate, daily backup, and DDoS protection. This helps to keep your website safe from malicious attack. Easy to use. Elementor Hosting is designed to be easy to use, even for beginners. You can create a website without having to worry about managing servers or configuring settings. Cost effectiveness. Elementor Hosting is a great hosting with ton of features and benefit. Packing both of them one package save you money and time by going around to shop for different options. And one interesting thing is like you don't need to purchase Elementor Pro individually. Elementor Hosting will give you Elementor Pro access absolutely free. That means it saves you hundreds of dollars by having fantastic functionality that you get from dozens of individual plugins. So now let's set up a website using Elementor Hosting. Now let me show you that like how we can get Elementor Hosting. To get Elementor Hosting, we just need to type here mtazul.com/Elementor Hosting. Then you just need to press enter. Then you will be redirected on this page. Here you will get to see all Elementor Hosting package like Basic, Business, Grow and Scale. On Basic and Business plan, you can host up to 1 website, but for this Grow, you can host up to 3 websites. For the Scale, you can create up to 10 websites. If you scroll down, then you will get to see here the storage. That means for the Basic, you will get 10 GB storage. For this Business, you will get 20 GB storage. For this Grow, you will get 25 GB storage. But for the Scale, you will get 40 GB storage. And if you see here this monthly visit, then the Basic plan, you will get only 25K plus monthly visit. And the Business, then you will get 50K plus monthly visit. On this Grow, you will get 75K plus monthly visit. But for the Scale, you will get 100K plus monthly visit. And all these plans have a free SSL and CDN from Cloudflare, also have a premium support, database access, and many more. Now, if I share with you my personal opinion, then if you only want to host only 1 website, then go with this Basic plan. But if you like to create any kind of e-commerce website, then go with this Business plan. But if you think that right now you're just going to design a website, when in future you will design more website, then you can go with this Grow plan. So to buy any of this plan, you just need to click on here, this buy now this button. And now in here, if you already have an account, then you can go with sign in. But if you don't have any account, then simply just enter your email address and add in a password and then click on here, this create my account. Or if you like to go with Google, then click on here, this button. Then they will show you all the Google accounts. Then you can select it. They will automatically create an account. So I already have an account, so I just need to click on here this sign in button. So I'm just going to put my email address and password, and I'm just going to click on here the sign in button. And now they're just asking me for verification. And now in here, we need to put your billing information. So I put my all the informations. And now scroll down, let's click on here this continue this button. And then you will get to see the option like you can pay through credit card, or if you like to pay with PayPal, then select the PayPal. And now just click on here this PayPal button. After the purchasing, you will get like this type of mail that thank you for purchasing Elementor Hosting website. If you scroll down, then you will get to see the payment and everything. So to log in our Elementor account, we just need to type here my.elementor.com. Then you will be redirect on this dashboard in here. So here you will get to see all the website that is you connected with Elementor. You will get to see all of this. And here is our subscription that you can see. Here's our basic subscription. And here is our teams. And here is our brand and business. So our work is only this subscription. So let's click on there. And then you will get to see our, hosting is basic right now. And now if I click on here, this manage this subscription, this button, then we just need to click on here, create a new website, this button. Just click on this button. Then they will ask you your website name. Let's say my site name is Design Ai. And then we just need to click on next. And then here they're telling about to choose a key. So key is mainly a ready template. Okay. So let me give an example. If you right now, let's hover on like what's inside. If you click on this button, then you will get to see the preview of this website. That means within single one click, you can just design a website, right? So as you can see, this is the website. This is the other page. Also, it's have a responsiveness option, like the mobile version. All of this thing is here. Okay. And if you scroll down, then you'll get to see what is mainly include on this key. You will get to see all of this thing. So let me go back. And also it's have a category. If you like to choose any specific category, let's say you like to go with portfolio website, then you can simply one click, you can just import this portfolio website. Or if you like to create a simple website, then you can just go with. So in my case, I like to go with simple website, and I like to create a digital marketing studio website. So let's click on what inside. Then you will go to see all the preview in here. And this is mainly the final website, as you can see. This is. And if I go with this mobile version, then this is mainly the mobile version, okay? And if I scroll down, then I'll go to see all of this thing, what I will get, okay? So now what I need to do, I just need to click on here, this start with this kit. I just need to click on here, this button. Then I will get instantly everything on my site, okay? So let's click on here, start with this kit. And it's take a little bit time to, like install and set up everything. All right, so everything is ready right now. So let's click on let's go this button. And as you can see, we get also a website in here. As you can see, website empty. So let's click on this link. Okay, so let's see here. Let's click on here, this manage this website. And then you will get to see like this is our website right now, as you can see. And our website is totally locked. So if I scroll down, then you will get an option called site lock. So right now it's enabled. And if you would like to see the pin code, then you will get to see. But for this now, I'm just going to unlock it. So I'm just going to keep it unlocked, that whatever I'm just doing on my website, people can get to see it. So now if I click on here, this website, then you will get to see our recently created website design alloy. And now if you just like to edit with Elementor, then you could just go with Elementor. But if you like to go with this WordPress dashboard, then just click on this button. You will be redirected into the WordPress dashboard. As you can see right now, we are WordPress dashboard. Now let me give a quick overview of this WordPress dashboard. And if you see here that you get to see lots of notification on this screen right now, this is mainly called dashboard. And if you just simply click on here, the screen option, then you will get to see some of these boxes there. So as you can see in here, if you just click on here, this welcome this box, then this box will be guided. That means if it's tick mark on there, that this is enabled. So this notification enable is there. So I don't really need this one. Also, I don't really need this WordPress event. As you can see, this one, I don't need it. Quick draft, I don't need it. I also don't need this one. And all of this thing, I don't need. I only like to keep here this activity, this one. And again, just click on here, this screen option, then it will be gone. And now in here, as you can see, post. If you just click on here, this all post, then you will get to see all the post in here, okay? If you like to add a new post on your website, you just need to click on here, this add new button to create a new post. And here all the media, like images that you have in a website, you get to see all of them in here, okay? For example, like all the images that is uploaded on our website, all will be stored or all be visible on this folder. As you can see, all of this thing in here. Now, if you hover on pages and click on all pages, then you will get to see all the pages like about, blog, contact us, home, all of this thing. Then have a comments. Since we're going to publish some of the posts on our website, so people will comment there and we'll get to see all the comments in here on these comments. So if you like to approve it on your website, then this comment will be visible into your website. But if you feel that, okay, it's spam or you like to delete them, then you can simply delete it from here. And also if you like to click on here, this box, then you can select it one by one. Also, if you like to select them all, then click on here, this box. And if you click on here, this bulk action, then you can do approve, you can move them trash, you can do everything. Okay, so let's select here, move to trash. And let's click on here, this apply this button. Then all of this selected item will be go to the trash. So let's open here this hosting setting, and also let's open here this backup, and also let's open here this connect this domain. For the hosting setting, as you can see, you get to see like this, as you can see. And for the backup, they just redirect on this page, and as you can see, they are automatically taking backup. They are automatically taking all of this backup. So if you like to, just restore it on your website, you can do it. And also if you like to take a new backup, then simply just click on here, new backup, and just type a name and just click on backup now, then it will be backup, okay? And if you like to delete anything, just simply click on delete button. If you like to delete anything, then you can simply delete it, okay? And for the connect domain, as you can see, they redirect us this page since we already connected our domain in here. So I think we don't need to connect a new one, okay? So as you can see, this domain is connected right now. Now let's hover on appearance and click on here, this themes. So as you can see, we have activated here this Hello Elementor theme. So if you like to install any new theme, just click on here, this add new this button. Then you will get to see all the themes in here. So now you're thinking then, what is mainly themes? Themes are mainly on website structure and website design. If you see here that 2023, this is on a theme, and this is mainly the structure.
I mean, if you're just going to activate this theme, then your website design will be changed like this. And right now we're just using Hello Elementor theme because since we are just going to design our web page using Elementor, so if we're using Hello Elementor, then our website will be load more faster, and this theme is very lightweight, so that's why we're using Hello Elementor.
Now let's hover on plugins and click on install plugin this button. Then you will get to see all the installed plugin on our website. And if you like to delete them or like to deactivate, then simply click on here this box. You can select one by one, or if you like to select them all, then click on here this box, all will be selected. And now click on here this bulk action, then you will get to see some of this setting, okay? Like activate, deactivate, delete, or like this type of. Now let's click on here this add new this button if you like to install any new plugin. So then you will get to see lots of plugins there. If you like to find it on a specific plugin, then simply just search the plugin name, then you will get to see the plugin. So now you're thinking that mainly what is the plugin? Plugin is something like WordPress website extra features. For example, you would like to design a website. So if you install WordPress, you can design a website very easily and very faster. Okay. Now let's hover on users and click on all users this button. Then you will get to see all of these users in here. So if you like to change your name or the password, then you just need to click on here this edit this button. From here, you can change here this admin color scheme. Also, if you like to change here this site language, then you can do it from here. And if you scroll down, then you'll get to see first name, last name. Also, you can change here the display name. Also, if you like to change here this email address, then you can do it. And scroll down, then you can add here your biographical information. Also, if you like to change here these profile pictures, then you can do it. Also, if you like to set a new password, then simply click on here this add like set a new password this button. Then they will automatically generate a password. And if you like to put here something custom, then you can simply type here and just simply click on here this update this profile this button. Then this password will be updated. And if you like to add a new user on your website, then simply just click on here this add new this button. Then you just need to type here in a username and also an email and first name, last name, and you just need to have a password, and you just need to choose a role how you just going to give them permission. So for example, you like to give them an editor, so he will get few features on your website. If you just give them an administrator, then he can access everything on your website. So fill up all of this information and just click on here this add new user, then the user will be created. And if you just click on here this all users this button, then you will get to see the users in here. And now let's hover on settings and click on general this button. On here you can change your site title, also you can change your tagline. And if you like to enable here this membership option, then you can enable from here. That means people can register in your website. Right now we disable it because this is only on a marketing agency website, so we don't need to register people on our website. So that's why I just make it disable. So whenever your changes is done, then simply click on here this save changes this button. So now let me show you that like how we can customize your homepage. To do that, we just need to go back to our admin panel again, and we just need to click on here this pages, and we need to click on all pages button. And then you will get to see all the pages in here. So now in here, we just need to click on here this edit the Elementor button, this button under this home page. So simply click on there. So now in here, we can update everything. Okay. So first of all, let's see the content one. So to update the content, it's very simple. Whatever you just like to change or put in here, you can do it. And also for this, any of this content. Okay. So now let me change here this image first. Let me show you how to change it. So let's click on here this pen icon. Then you will get to see this is mainly an image carousel. So I personally don't want any kind of carousel in here. So I'm just going to close one by one, just close, close and close. Also, I don't like this. I like to keep any of this image in here. So I like to select here the image. Let's click on select file. And I'm just going to upload here my this image, hero, this one. So now it's uploaded, and let's click on inside gallery this button. Then I will get the same image in here, as you can see. And now if I go to the next image, just click on there, then you will get to see the choose image option on this left side. So now simply click on choose image. Then we just need to go to upload file again and select the file, and let's say about this image I like to show. So now let's select it, and as you can see, now the image is changed. So if I click on this arrow, then you will get to see this is mainly the final look that you can see. So now I like to change this title also. So I was go ChatGPT and I was type here that please rewrite it and then ask again and again and again, and ask him for giving me more 10, and he gave me more 10 again. I say make it more positive, then he just make positive, and I like to use this one. Let's come back again, and let's simply change this title, then it will be changed. So let's see the preview, and this is merely the preview that you can see in here. Okay, so now let's go here. So if you like to change this content, let's say about us or anything else, then simply click on this pen icon, then you can change here this content. Okay, so I also wanna change here this lorem ipsum. I like to change it to something about like about us. So let's go there. Okay, so I asked again the ChatGPT for writing about us. So he write for me. Let me copy, and let's go there, and let's go to the text, and let's paste it. So how it's look like? I think it's now looks perfect. So one thing, remember, when you're just going to use ChatGPT, that make sure that they are providing the same vibe that you want, this like this content that is correct, that you personally want, that is correct. So you don't need to just copy and paste, then your website meaning will be different. So make sure that you're putting the right content. Okay, let's go to the next, this button, like this run more. And as you can see, here is the link. It's something our different page. If you see, to get the links, you just need to come your website and just to click on here this contact us this button. Then you can simply just copy here this URL, and let's go back and let's simply paste here the link. So what happened when someone just going to click on here this button, they will be redirected to our contact us page. Now let's move to the next section. This is mainly our service section. So as you can see, it's have a marketing, creative, and strategy and technology like these icons. To change this icon is just to click on here this pen icon. Then you will get to see all of this thing. Here is the icon. You can simply just search here the icon, whatever you like. Let's say if you like to set up here like gym icon, just simply click on this insert button. This icon will be set up on this. Okay. And also if you like to change here this content, let's say marketing, or if you like to change this content, also you can do it. Just simply write here or just copy and paste whatever you like to show, then it will be changed. Okay. And the last thing is like here this learn more this button. So I personally don't need this learn more button because I like to make it more simple to our website. So we can simply just remove here this learn more button. And also here this all services, I like to add here our all services like services page. So I'm just going to click on service, and let's copy here this URL, and let's go back and let's simply change here this URL to services page. Also, I like to change the description. So let's click on pen icon. Let's go to the edit, and let's simply just, let's say V. Then we can simply add in here. And one interesting thing is like Elementor also have this AI feature. So if you click on here, this edit with Elementor, this button, they will automatically write for you. Okay. So for now, I'm not showing you that, but in later I will show you that how to use it. So let's close and next. So now let's move to the next section called featured works, or it's a featured work. Okay. So we can simply update here this title. Also, you can change here this content. Also, if you like to change anything else in here, then you can do it. Also, if you like to update here this image, also then click on, then you will get to see the image. You can change the image from here. And also if you like to change the content, then you can do it from here. Okay. So, and the important thing is like you need to change here this all projects button link. So click on this link, then we just need to go here, this work page, and we need to copy here this URL, and let's go back and let's change here this URL into this. So simply select all the URL and just simply paste it. That's it, Control V, then it will be pasted. And here is a testimonial section. So you can change the testimonial. So right now it's on a slider kind of thing. If you go with this home page, then you'll get to see, as you can see. So if you like to change, let's say item 1, if you like to change, then you can do it. Also, if you like to add any kind of image in there, then you can do it. So here is the icon 2, here's the I mean this item 3, all of this thing in here. So you can update it. And here is a company logo. If you like to change it, then you can do it. So just click on this, edit this pen icon, then you can do it. I mean, these changes from here. So for update everything, you just need to click on here, this update button. Whatever we just do the changes. Now, if we just update it, then our user will get to see it. So let's click on update. And let's go back to our website and let's click on here, this home page, this button. Then as you can see, all the changes that we do, it's now updated. So now let's move to the another page, like let's say services page. And now in here to edit this page, we just need to click on here, edit with Elementor, this button. Just click on there. And in here, everything is editable. For example, if you like to change here this image, just click on here this pen icon and then just choose image. Then you can change it to whatever you just like to, go with. You can just change the image. Okay. Also, the content is editable. Just simply click on here. Then you will get to see this edit option in here. I mean, this content. You can just change this content from here. Okay. From the title option. All the things is the same. Let's click on this content, and on this left side, you'll get to see this title option. You can change it. Also here, this heading, also here, this paragraph. You can do everything, the changes from here. So now let me show you one of these, like let's say marketing one. Then I hope you can do it yourself. I mean, these all are like same. Okay, so let's update here this PPC management. Let's click on here this text. Go with this text and let's say Control A and Control V. Then it will be updated. Let's also update this one. Let's Control V. Then it will be updated. Let's also update this one. Let's say this social media management. Also, let's update here this SEO one. So everything is updated now. So if you like to delete any of this, let's say I don't want these two of these. So let's click on this cross button, then it will be deleted. And let's update here this page to save all the changes. And let's go back to our website and let's reload here this page again. Then you will get to see all the changes in here. As you can see, we get to see the changes. Okay, now let's move to the next section called works. And this page is also easy to edit. So let's click on edit with Elementor this button. And now in here, you can simply change here this content. Just simply click on here this text icon. I mean this pen icon. So now let's move to the next page called works. And let's go here. And in this page, just simply go to the top, click on edit Elementor this button. Then you will get to see like this, and here you can change the content. Let's say explore our work. So let's click on a pen icon and let's click on here, let's say works. So it will be changed. And also if you like to click on here, this pen icon in here, then you'll get to see this is mainly coming from the post. So all the post you will get to see in here. And also if you like to change the skin, let's say something like, let's say card, then you can do it. Let's say full content if you like to show, then you can do it. All of these things you can do it from here. Let's say I'm just going to go with this classic one. It looks cool. Also, if you like to change here this column into, let's say 3 or 4, then you can do it from here. And how many posts you like to show in this page, you can do it. Let's say right now it's 6. So let's say go with this 4. Then you will get to see only the 4 page in here. And if you go with this style, then you can change the style. Let's say if you go with this, if you like to change here this column gap, so you can simply do it. Let's say, as you can see now, we can do it. So right now it's 0. Right now it's 0. So I'm just going to keep it 0. And also it's have a raw gap. It's almost 80 pixels. So if you like to update it, then you can do it from here. Also, if you like to customize this box, then you can do it. Also like the image customization, also like the content. If you like to change this color, everything you can do it from here. So now let's move to the next page called about. And in here, we just need to click on edit the element of this button. Then you will be redirecting this page. And as you can see, you can change this image in here also. Also, you can change the content. Everything you can do. It's very simple. I think you can do it. I already show you many times. So I think you can do it.
Now we're just going to move on a very important task. Why it's so much important? Because since we are running up an agency, so when our clients is going to text us, if we don't reply them instantly or within working days, so what happened? They will move into different agency, right? So that's why this page is very important, and it's also important to get their mail into your normal Gmail account or your Gmail or email inbox. So to do that, we just need to click on here this top called edit with Elementor this button. Simply click on this button. And now in here, what you need to do, we just need to delete the unnecessary things. Let's say I don't need really this press one. So let me go with this navigator. And I don't really need these two, or let's delete. And also I like to delete this one. Let's simply click on here's a delete, or also we can delete this one because we don't need them. So our headquarter here, other inquiries, new business, join to team. I think I like to keep only the new business one because this is not going with me because I don't have enough lots of information like this. So let me delete, also delete this one. And also let's change here this email address and phone number. So it's very simple to change. So just simply click on here. Let's say I like to add here my own email address. So in here, try to add here, something that's going to your brand. Let's say this is a design alloy, so let's try to put something that is relevant. Okay, so I'm just going to type this email, or other inquiry. I'm just going to type my email address, and here we can put our business phone number, and also we can put here our phone number. It's very simple. Just click on there, then you can simply change the number. That's it. All right, so now let's move to the right side. It's mainly for the inbox section, right? And now, okay, so in here in this text you can update it. Just click on this pen icon, then now you can update this content. Let's say works too. So it's very simple to update, so you can update it. Okay, let's click on here this pen icon to edit this box. So as you can see, this is mainly kind of form. Okay, it's like something like a contact form. So as you can see here, have a phone number and first name, last name, a lot of things. So when as a user he just going to submit this form, he will be feel bored. And normally just think it about yourself, that if you just get to see lots of information you need to provide before contact, what you will do? Obviously you will ignore. So that's why we just need to make it simplify. Let's say I don't really need this last name. For this first name, we could say it, let's say your name. We don't need to know the first name, right? Only we just need the name. And then the phone number, it's okay. Also for this phone number, we could say here, let's say WhatsApp number. It's better, right? So WhatsApp number, so that we can directly contact with them. So let's say WhatsApp number, and let's say business and organization name. So we also need only their website URL and their tell us how can we help you. That's it. So I only need these few informations. So now everything looks cool, right? But the important thing is here, if you scroll down, then you'll go to see a button. If you like to customize it or anything else, if you like to modify it, then you can do it. And scroll down, then you'll get to see after submit. That means when someone is going to fill up this form, what happened? What do you like to do? If you like to send to redirect, if you like to add redirect, that means when someone just fill up this form, they will be redirected into different website. If you like to do this, then you will get an extra form here. As you can see, redirect. So what happened? Whatever you're just going to choose in here, you will get the form filled in here. So I'm just going to remove here this redirect. As you can see, this box is hide. Also, if you like to add here, like a different like something, let's say Mailchimp or any other things, or if you like to show any kind of pop-ups, all the things you can do it from here. Okay, so right now I don't really want to do it Mailchimp or anything else, since it's a contact form. So I think as it is, this is good enough. Like collect the email submission and the email, that's it. Okay, so collect the emails. It's mainly that when someone just going to submit the emails, all the emails will be coming on here, Elementor, then the submission. You will get to see all the emails on this box. Okay, and now if you go to this email address, then you just need to put here where you just to receive the receive this mails and kind of things. Okay, here is mainly the who is sending this email. So, and also new message from, so I like to change here this name, my website name, and here will be try to put here your branding email. So on my channel I already have a video that how to create branding emails and like this stuff. So if you like to create it, then you can follow the video. Or if you like to use your normal this type of email address, that's okay, that's fine. Okay, now scroll down. Then in here we just need to change here this reply mail. We just need to select, let's say, email address like this one. I need to select. And also if you like to send this email to multiple user, then you can type comma, then you can put a different email address if you like to. Let's say I like to put here my another email address. And now I'm just going to update everything, all the settings. And now let's go back to the contact us page and reload here this page again. And now I'm just going to type here my names, let's say, and also my WhatsApp number. Also I like to put here an email address. Let's say this email address I like to put my website address. Let's say this is my website address. Let's say type like testing something. I'm just going to type, okay, let's say testing something. And now let's click on here this submit this button to submit this email. As you can see, the form is submitted successfully. When someone just going to submit it successfully, if you like to redirect them in a different website, so I'll already show you that how you can do it. You can just simply go here. Also you can just add here the redirect, and you can just add here the link, then they will be directed in the different page. Okay, so I'm just going to update it again. Now it's time to check my email address. So now let me check my emails. So on my 2 mails, as you can see, I also get to see here this email. So this is mainly my 1 email address. If you see carefully that this is 2. I also mainly add 2 email address. So if I like to go here, the another email address that was connected in here. So I got the mail on here. As you can see, I got this mail in both places. So it's perfectly work, right? And now if you go here, your WordPress dashboard, then if you just reload here this submission page, also you will get to see the emails on here. So if you click on here this view button, then you will get to see something like this. And also if you like to delete here this email address, then simply click on here this trash this button, then this email will be deleted. And now if you check here this responsive mode, let's say I like to check here this mobile version. So this is how is our mobile version now. That is totally cool. So we don't need to do anything else in here. So I think everything is fine. So our contact is fine. Now let me show you on a very interesting thing that is about Elementor AI. So something like you're just going to type some prompts and Elementor AI will give you the content, Elementor AI will give you images, all of this thing Elementor AI will give us. That we don't need to go to ChatGPT for every single time for like, hey, just give me a content. So we don't need to tell ChatGPT. Instant, we can say Elementor AI for this content. Okay, so now let's move to the About Us page and let's click on Edit with Elementor this button because I like to do something in here. Okay, so let's go here this page. And now let's say I like to edit here this page. So click on this pen icon. And now as you can see, it's have an option called Edit with AI. Just click on AI. Then you will get to see they automatically choose here this content automatically. But if you like to make it simplify or shorter, then simply click on here, let's say simplify this content. Then they're just going to be take a little bit time, and as you can see, they make it, you know, like very simple. Also, if you like to make it longer, click on here this longer button, then they will take a little bit time and they will make it longer. All right, so as you can see now it's changed. To update this thing, you can simply click on here this use text, then this content will be updated. Okay, so now I personally don't like this content. So let's say I like the different something. So again, I click on Elementor AI, and let's say here this option called new prompt. As you can see, new prompt. So click on this button. Then you just need to type here that which content you personally like. So let me type something. So I was mainly type here that this is mainly on a digital agency website. Please write for me an about us content. So here they automatically write for me, and if I like to use it, then let's say click on use this text, then instantly we can use it. So also if you like to edit this content, let's go with this text button and let's go here. Let's say we need to, I personally like to change here. Let's say I like to paste in a break. So as you can see now it's automatically added in a break. Also let's say I don't like this content, so now I remove it. So now this is the final look. So whatever you have to update, you can simply update it by this Elementor AI. So let's say I like to say about creative and innovation. So let's say click on there and let's go with the Elementor, and I'm also go with this new prompt, and let's say we about this. Again, write something about this, and it's a very short. Okay, so I'm typing it very short. So let's say generate a text. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we don't need to type here on the very short because Elementor AI already have this option like to make it longer or make it shorter. So what you can do, you can just simply click on here this button to make it more shorter. If you need more shorter, then again just click on the button. I need more shorter, so click on this button again. So they will make it more shorter. So I need it more shorter. As you can see, it's only have a few lines in there. So let's click on use this text. As you can see now it's updated. So how cool is that? I hope you understand about Elementor AI. So it's really interesting thing. I think you definitely need to check it. Now let's click on here this update this button. Now everything is updated in here. Now let's move into the another part, that is we really need to change here this website logo and also the fab icon. So fab icon is like something that you can see in the top. As you can see, this is called fab icon and this is the logo. So now let me show you how we can create it. To create a logo, I personally like to use canva.com. To do that, we just need to go Google and let's say type here logo create, or I will give you this link in my description. So if you click on there, then you can just simply redirect on canva.com. So I'm just going to click on here, And now you just need to log in an account. So I already logged in my Canva account, as you can see. So I'm just going to click on here this start designing a custom logo. Simply click on this button. And in here, you need to click on here this design option, and you just need to search here which type of logo you personally looking for. So I like here like a business logo, so I type business logo, and as you can see, it is suggesting me beautiful logo, like lots of beautiful logos here. Let's say, yeah, which one I personally like to use. I personally like this one, but I don't know it's gonna be sweet for my website or not. But if you like the different website, I mean different logo, then you can select it. Let's say let's select this one. So let's click on, let's see how it's look like. Yes, now we can customize it. As you can see, we can customize the D, also you can customize here the A, and also we can customize here, let's say I like to type here design alloy. So as you can see, when I type design alloy, it's almost changed. And now we just need to do one thing. Since we're using the Canva free version, so you know they will not going to remove the background, you know, like background color. And also if you see our website, it's have a one color, so let's pick the color that we can make the similar kind of you know, like logo. So I'm just going to take this background color, let's copy here this into my clipboard. So this is mainly an extension called ColorZilla. If you search in Google like ColorZilla Chrome extension, you will get this plugin. Okay, now let's come back again Canva, and let's click on here this background, and let's say click on here this background color, and let's simply paste here this color, and let's click on this one. Then this color will be selected. And now in here, I like to change here this also the color. Let's say I like to take here this color. So I'm just gonna copy it. Let's go back, and I like to change here this color into, let's say, simply click on this, select this text, then go here this top, let's have a text color, then just paste here this color, code that you recently copy, and just enter. Then it's gonna be changed. So okay, so this is the final look that you can see in here. Or let's say I like to change also here this to this one. So as you can see, now it's changed. So how cool is that? As you can see, how cool this logo. So if you like to decrease or increase this size, then you obviously do it. That means I'm going to select all of them now in here, and let's say I like to increase my size of this group, so I'm just increasing it. And now I think it's increased a little bit. So now let's go back. And now let's click on here this share button, and let's click on here this download button. And now I just selected here PNG, and let's say download this button. So this will be download. All right, so we get a logo in here. So if you like to change the logo into something different, then you can just change the name, then it will be changed. Okay, so now let's go to the Finder. So here is the logo that we downloaded recently. So now let's go here, our media, or to edit the home page. What you can do, we can just simply click on here this button, or go with this header, then we'll be direct on this header page. So let's hover on this editable Elementor, let's click on here this header, this button, then it will be direct on this page. Okay, now let's click on here this logo. As you can see, click on this pen icon, then you'll get to see already have a logo dot, that's it. So let's click on change site logo, and then you will get to see site logo is this. So let's click on choose the logo, and now we need to upload here our logo. So let's simply upload here. So let's select the logo, and also need to choose here this fab icon. So what you can do, you can also make a fab icon for us. And let's say I like to add a different page, and I like to only here add here the D1. So I'm just pressing Alter and just keeping this D on here. And now we can make it as a, like, what you can say, let's say this is our fab icon. So let's download, and as you can see here, you will get 2 page. So I personally like to go with the number 2, and as you can see, we get a number 2 right now from this selected page. And now if you click on download, then you will get to see the number 2. Okay, so I hope you understand. Now let's go back, and now let's go with this site fab icon, and now let's say I like to select the original download file. So let's go download. So here is the D1. So let me just simply drag and drop here the file. And now let's click on select, and as you can see, now it's selected. Okay, now click on here this update this button, or let's say click on here this cross this button. Then as you can see, we get to see the difference. Okay, so let me just reload here this page also. So as you can see, it's also changed into D that we set here, and this is our logo. So in this logo, we can customize it. Let's click on this pen icon, then go to here, this style. Then as you can see, here is the width that we can update it. Also here is a height that we can also update it. Let's say 70 or 80 or 88. Here is a max width we can also change. Let's say update it. And now let's go back to our page again. Let's reload here any of this page. And now let's say, as you can see, our logo is changed. How beautiful is that, right?
Now let me show you that, like how we can create Elementor mega menu. So it's very simple. Let me go back to our dashboard again. And now in here, you just need to click on Elementor setting. Then you need to just come here in this features. And now in here, you can activate all of them. Or if you like to activate a specific, then activate this flexbox container. And also see here this nested elements, simply just activate here this option. Also you need to activate here this menu option. Simply select activate here and scroll down and simply just save the changes. Okay, and then come back to your header page again and reload here this page. Simply just reload. So now in here, I just need to search in a container. By default, we can click on here this plus icon and let's say this container I need. And now I'm just going to be searching again here this container. Simply search the container, add here one, and simply just duplicate it. Then we'll get two. But first of all, I think we don't need two of them. So let's delete this both. So simply search your menu. For the menu, you'll get two options. One is like WordPress menu. It was before a normal nav and now it's WordPress menu. They just changed the name. And if you search here this menu, it will be your widget. Okay, so let's simply drag and drop here this menu, this one. So as you can see, we get item like this. So let's say click on here this item number 1. Now it's let's say it's in my home. So we can simply search here, let's say home. And then as you can see, we already get this page. Just simply select it, then automatically they detect the link. And let's go to the next. Let's say this is about services. Let's search here service. Simply search it, then you will get here this service, and automatically they add the link. Let me add another one. Let's say work. So I just added here. All right. So now let's select this specific menu where you like to enable the mega menu. So as you can see, for example, let's say I like to add here this home one. So simply I just click on here this home, as you can see, simply. And now I just need to go here this drop down content. So simply just enable this drop down content. And now as you can see, we get an arrow in here, right? So if you just click on here this arrow, simply then you will get an option called drag widget here. Okay, so now we can simply drag and drop our widget. So let's say I like to add here one image. Let's say I simply drag here and a container, again drag it, and again click on here this main container. And okay, so main container, and now let's change the direction, as you can see. And now let's click on here this this icon, and now let's search here. Let's say I like to add here one image, let's say. So as you can see, now I can add here image. Let me select one of this image. Let's say I select here my logo, right? And now let's go back again here, and let's say I like to add here my menu bar. Not like my widget menu. I like to use the simple menu. Simply drag and drop here, and as you can see, just click on here this pen icon, and let's go here, and let's say it's a vertical. So right now we like to get something like this. That means, let me see the preview. So when someone just going to click on here this arrow, they will get to see something like this, as you can see. So how cool is that, right? So it's also easy to make a responsive. Let's go here. Let's responsive mode. Let's go to the mobile. And as you can see, if I just going to click on here, as you can see, it's also enabling. For example, I like to disable here this logo into the mobile version. So what I do, I just simply click on here this edit container. This child edit container. Then I'm just going to this advanced option, and let's go here this responsive, and simply just hide this portion for this mobile. That means for this mobile, it's going to be hide it. Okay, and also if you just click on here this menu, then we just need to make it simple, not like, as you can see, hamburger like of this. So scroll down, then you'll get to see the option called toggle button. So let's make it none, then it will be simple. So what will be, let's say I'm just going to be clicking on here this home, this button, then it just open, as you can see. So how cool is that? I personally love this hamburger option. It's really, really great, and it's really game changer. So I hope you will like it. If you like to enable here this drop down menu and here, then it's very simple. Let's go here this appearance. So let's click on menu. So I will show you later that how to create menu. Okay. So now let's say I like to add here the services under this work. So simply I just drag on here, this under these services, simply click on save menu, this button, and let's go back to the front end. So as you can see, when I'm just going to hover these services, I get another option called work. So I hope you understand about it. So now let's move into our footer. I think now header is almost ready to go. So to edit the footer, we just need to click on here, edit the element of this button, and also just need to click on here, this footer. Okay. Then we'll go into the footer and let's scroll down in here. Then first of all, we need to change here this link. As you can see now, we don't really need to change, but I think in your case, it's really need to change. So just make sure that you put here this contact us this URL and this field. Okay. And now in here, I like to edit here this logo. So click on here this pen icon. Let's go with this style. And now we can change here this height of our logo. As you can see, it was like, can you remember that? It was like 88 if I'm not wrong. So let's say 88. Also, if you like to change here this content, then we already have a AI, like simply go there and just type something, then they will generate. And if you like to keep it, then you can keep. And now we can also update here our contact information. So let's say you can update here your locations, also your number and time, everything. Let's go to here this page, and this is mainly, as you can see, called footer menu. Okay, and here's the main menu, and that is footer menu. So I'm showing you that how to update it, and here is our newsletter, as you can see. So after submitting, what happened, they will just collect the email and that's it. Okay, so now in here we don't really need any kind of email if someone is going to submit here this newsletter. So it's better if you set up here Mailchimp. Okay, we just need to set up here the Mailchimp, that's it. Okay, so now I'm just going there, I'm just going to remove all of this and let's update it. Now let's move into our WordPress admin panel again, and now scroll down, then you'll get to see option called appearance. And you just need to go here this menus, just click on this menus button, then you will get to see all of this thing. Okay, so here you can change here this menu. Right now it's selected the footer menu. Footer menu is like this one. If you scroll down, then this is mainly the footer menu. And if you like to select into, let's say, main menu is like the header one, then you will get to see the header part in here. So I like to go with this footer menu, and let's say select, and let's say I like to change something. Let's say I like to change this into contact to, let's say, contact. Okay, contact, like this. There you can do it. Also, let's say I like to add a new page. Let's say sample hero page, I like to add it in my footer. So as you can see, now we add it. And let's update this page, and let's go there. I'll reload here this page, and as you can see, we get a new page. And if I just click on there, then it just redirects us into the different page. That means it really works fine. So let's go back again, and now let's click on here this button, remove contact button, and let's make it that it was. So let's say contact us, and let's update it. Okay, so in here, if you like to put any kind of custom links, let's say I like to add something. Let's say I like to add here my own website. Okay, my own website I like to add. So what I can do, let's say simply just copy the URL, and let's say this is, let's say Asi website. Let's say, okay, then just add to menu, then this will be added. Also, if you like to add any specific category in there, then you can do it. Also, if you like to add any specific post in there, then you can do it. Let me add one of this. Let's add to menu, save menu. Let's go back to a website, reload here this page. Then as you can see, now all of this thing is added. So I don't really need all of this thing. So let's remove. Also, I don't need this one. So now let's remove it. So now I'm just going to show you another Elementor features that is also interesting. So let's go here, this Elementor, and then hover on templates. Then you will get to see options called theme builder. Just click on this theme builder, and then you will get to see all the pages like header, footer, and single page. All of this thing you will get to see. Right now, it's also have all of this thing. Okay, and also have a single page. There is nothing. Here is the archive page, nothing. Search result, nothing. 404 page, it's also having there. Okay, so that means what happened, this is the global page. You can see, for example, this is the single page. If you like to change here the structure of this single post, this page, then you can do it very easily from here.
And also this is the header and footer, it's also coming from here, because just think about it, that these pages need every single time, the header need the website every single time. So if we just design it one time on here, this theme builder, then we can reuse it all the time, right? For this post, think about it, for this single post, what do you need to do? Do I need to do like this single post? Now if you see about this single post, then what we just need to do, we have a lots of posts on our website, but the structure will be same. So in here, I mean this theme builder, you can build a structure. So as you can see right now, this is the structure for the single post. As you can see, that was created in here, right? And now if we go with this 404 phrase, then let's say I'm just going to type something, let's say that is not matching, let's say type something wrong. So as you can see, we redirect this 404 page. Okay, so that is great. If you see here, that is works really fine. And also if you like to customize here or anything, let's say if you like to change the content, also here like this button, everything if you like to change, then you can do it from here. But for this now, you don't like this page, right? So you like to make a different page for it. So what you can do, you can just simply click on here this add new this button. Okay, simply just click on here this add new button, then they will automatically create a page, right? As you can see, and also they are suggesting us library. So for this library, you can choose the design. For example, I like to design this one. Let's say this one I like, or let's say I like different like one. So let's say this one I like personally. So I click on insert this button, and I instantly get this file also, right? So if you are in different page right now, and if you like to finding out any specific sections that you like to use, so simply click on here this template, this button, as you can see this box, and if you just search it, right now we selected this 404 page. So if you cross it, then you will get to see lots of section in here, lots of sections. And if you like to import any specific page, then go here page, then you will get to see all of this thing in here. Okay, anyway, so I like to just save as a draft, because I'm just showing you that if you like to do it, then how we can do. Also, if we just come back again here this page, and if you just click on here this reload this page, then you will get to see that we get a new page in here. And also if you think that, okay, I don't really like this page, I like to use a little bit of this page and this page, it's also have a copy paste option. You will be like surprised that Elementor have this option. Okay, so what I do, I just simply click on here this edit this button to edit this page, and right now I'm in here. So let's say I like this section personally. Okay, so I just simply copy. Let's come back here this page, and let's say here this blank canvas, I'm just going to paste it. And as you can see, we get the same thing, right? And now let's say I like to update it. Let's say I like to delete here this image, and I like to use the same style. So I just click on this copy button, and I'm just going to paste here. Let's say paste the style. As you can see, the style is now paste. So I think it's not going to be work this way. So what I need to do, we just need to change this background color. So let's go to style, and I'm just going to change this background color into normal. Then we'll get the same thing. And now I just need to change this color into this one. So let's simply copy, click on this copy this button, and now let's say go to style, and now with this custom color we can change the color, go with this style. Okay, now here is a text, so let's say custom. As you can see, now it's changed. Also, if you like to change here this underline color, then we can go with this, just simply paste here the color, then it will be changed. Also, if you like to change to this one, go here and like, let's say this one, and yes, we can also change. It really works fine, as you can see. So here is a color, so here is that. All right, so now as you can see, it's changed. And now let's say I don't like all of this thing, so let's say remove it, and here is our page. So now with what happened when it's going to hover it, it's just going to be white. So let's make it black. So let's say I like to keep it black, but not exactly black. So we can say, let's say 303030. Oops, something like okay, so not like this. Let's say 3 or okay. And now we're just gonna hover it, a change. Let's say here, let's go to hover. Let's change here this color into, let's say 3663. So now it's also changed. Okay, anyway, let's say update it.
And let's go back to our another page, and let's say reload here this page again. And as you can see, I think it's now changed. So as you can see, it's really works fine. Now let's also have a background like something white color, so we can also remove it. So let's click on here this container again, and now we just to go this style, and here is a border, as you can see. So let's go with this border. Let's say I like to go with this default one, or let's say I like to go with a 0, and click on link button, then everything will be 0. Now let's go to the next one, and then go with style again, and let's go to the border, and let's make them link, and also make them 0, and go to the color, I'll make them like a style, like clear. Let's update it. So now let's say go here this page again, and let's reload this page. I hope you'll get to see the changes. Everything is really fine. Okay, so I hope you understand about it. And now let me show you an interesting thing. It's something like the global color. So what is mainly global color? So now when I'm just going to create here this 404 page, what do you see? You get to see that like I can select here this color from simply one click. Just click, and then I'm just text the color. I'm just selecting here this primary color. So this is mainly the global color. Also it's having typography, global typography, as you can see. So all of this thing in here. So how we can customize it, or how we can create it ourselves. So to create this color, it's very simple. For example, you would like to go with this black color. If you like to make it as a global color, simply click on here this plus icon, and if you type here this color name, then it will be the global color, and you'll get to see in here, right? So I'm not going to be doing it. And also if you like to do the major changes, like for example, you like to, when you're just going to design the website, you think about you need multiple color changes. So what you can do, you can just go with this settings here, 3 dot, and let's go with this site setting, this button. And then you just need to go with these global colors and global fonts. So let's click on global colors, and here you will get to see the colors, right? So where is it? As you can see. So let's say I like to transfer primary color into, let's say I like to go with black color. So all will be changed on a website. Everything will be changed into black. Okay. So yeah, also if you like to delete any global color, simply click on delete, then this will be delete. And let's say I like to change into, let's say, the before color. So let's update it. So as you can see, you see the changes in here. Okay. And also if you like to change here this global font, you can do it from here simply. As you can see, the global font also. So if you like to change into different font or anything else, then you can simply do it from here. So now I hope you understand about that, like how you can just simple one click, you can add in a template using Elementor. Just click on there, then you will get to see all the pages, all the things. You can simply search on there, and then you can just add it. Okay. Also it's have a library, so you can search it, then you can just add it. Okay. And also in Elementor, I have a one thing. Let me show you what is that. Let me go back and just go to our admin panel again, and in here you will get to see it's have an option called kit library. So if you click on this click library, then you will get to see lots of options. I mean, lots of design in there. So if you like to go with a different design, then you can just simply click on here. Then you can apply this kit, or you can, obviously you can apply this kit. If you don't like this design right now, if you like to make it a different design, then you can just simply click on apply this kit, then the design will be applied on your website. If you like to, then like you don't like this color or you don't like this design, then you can go with this Elementor kit if you like.
Okay, so now let me show you a little bit about dynamic content, why it's so much interesting. Let me show you. So as you can see, this is mainly our page title right now. Okay, so for example, if I am just going to click on here this dynamic tag, and now if I just select here, it's have lots of options like page title name, or lots of options. So if I'm just going to select here page title, so they will automatically take this page name from the page title page. I mean this page title name, they will be added in here. Whatever your page title name, it will be added in here. So right now, as you can see, I was changed the name. Let's say my page title is only for works. Okay, so let me update here right now, let's say. And if I'm just going to reload here this page, now as you can see, it's only the works. So this name is mainly coming from the page title. So whatever is my page title is, it will be added into there. That means I don't need to go individual page for changing anything like, hey, change it like this. It's really boring, I know. So I think this feature will help you.
So let me replace it again. So let's say this, and also let me click on here this again. And if you just click on again the name, then you will get to see the option called advanced. So if you like to add something into before, let's say 0 into the before, or let's say after will be like 1. So you can easily, you can do it in here. Okay, so you can change that. So let me after will be here. So you can add some more content if you like to add. Okay. So let's click on here this update this button. Now I'm thinking that only this global option, it's only need for changing page title or like changing post title. Not exactly like that. It's also have other use cases. So if you go to this backend and if you just go here templates and just click on theme builder, then you will get to see some of this global part here. So let me open here this single post. Let me open here this one. So just click on here single post, then you will get to see the edit option. Simply click on here this edit this button. So if you see here this page, this is mainly our blog page, right? So if I go here like this post, simply all post, then I hope you will relate it what is mainly for. So let's open here this MKV or MFK, or let's say this one. Let's open both of them. As you can see, here is our all the content, and here is our related option, right? So if you go with this our template, then you will get to see this is mainly our post content that is coming here, and this is something some more, right? So this is something our other posted. So as you can see, this is a page we set up here, and whenever we just open any new post, it automatically coming. So let me go with this Marie. As you can see, it's automatically coming and with this different content. So this is mainly the simple uses of dynamic content. And if you like to get any long video for these, just let me know in comment section. I will create a different video for it, like how Elementor dynamic content this mainly work. So if I'm just giving you a little bit overview. That's something like, for example, you need a page, you just need to reuse it all the time. That time you can use these like global, like this theme builder and like dynamic content. That means you don't need to design every single time for this single post. We don't need to design it every single time, since we just create a format using dynamic content and we can reuse it again and again.
So now let me show you that like how we can add our own .com domain into our website. So right now, if you anyone just going to visit a website, they will get to say like this URL. They need to visit this URL. But I personally don't want like this. I like to do something like, let's say designerli.com or whatever you like to .com, like this type of. So how we can just connect it and how we can get this domain. To get this domain, we just need to just come here, this namecheap.com. So I will give you this link on my video description. So if you click on there, then you will be redirect on this page. Or if you just redirect on different page on Namecheap, then you can just simply click on here this domains and click on here this domain name search. Then in here, as you can see, this .com domain is only for $6. So let's say I like to finding out, let's say design ally, let's say .com, let's search. And as you can see, this domain is right now is available, but it's also have a coupon code. As you can see, new com 598. This one is, if you use this coupon code, then it will be only for $5.98. So let's click on add to cart this button. I like to buy this domain, and here they are suggesting us some more things, but I don't really need this. So let's go with checkout page. And now if you click on here this promo code, let's say add here this promo code. So okay, so in my account I already use this coupon. It's mainly for the new user. So since if you're a new user, so I hope you will get this clone. I mean, you will get this discount. So scroll down, then you just need to payment, confirm this order, and it is the payment. Then you will get this domain on your account. So let me show you my account. So I click on here this top and click on dashboard. Then as you can see, I get to see my domain name designerli.com. I was already buy it. So now I just need to go with this manage this button. And now I just need to go here and advanced DNS, this button. So now in here, you will get to see this type of option. And in here, we just need to add the record. So right now, as you can see, I already have a host record. So I don't really need any kind of host record in here. So let me just remove it, because I was connected this domain into another hosting. Anyway, so now you will get to see totally clean like this. Okay. So now what we just need to do, we just need to go back to our my Elementor account and just need to go this subscription, this button, simply click on. And now we need to click on here this manage this subscription, this button. And also we just need to click on here this manage this site, this setting button, simply click on there. And now scroll down. Then you will get an option called buy a domain and also have a connect my domain. So since I already have a domain in Namecheap, so I'm not going to be buying it again. So let's click on connect my domain, this button. And also they are asking for the domain name. And as you can see, they are just already selected something, set designerly.com as a primary domain, also connect www.designerly.com. So let's click on let's begin. And they are also saying like sign into your domain provider. So let's click on I sign in. What next? Let's click on, because I already logged in my account. So let's find your domain setting page. So already in here on my, like, let's say advanced DNS page. So let's click on found it next. Then also they are talking about this find your DNS record. So let's click found them. And as you can see, they are giving me a DNS record for update. So for it, let's say this is mainly a record. So let's copy here this value and let's go back to Namecheap and let's now add here. So here's the option. As you can see, it's have a like add a new record. Simply click on this add a new record. Then you will get to see a record. Select a record. And now we just need to type here the value and the host will be @ If you see carefully this, this Elementor, this page, then the host will be @ and this is mainly the value. That means value means our this value, okay, and it's automatically. And now let's click on save changes. Also let's add a new record, and this mainly for the CNAME record. So copy here this name. Let's come back again here and scroll down. Then you'll get to see its name have a CNAME. Select here CNAME. So now let me copy here this value and let's come back again here this DNS and here I just repeat here this value, and also I need to copy here this name. It's going to be www. Copy it. And let's come back again our Namecheap and let's paste here and let's click on here this tick mark like save changes. And now we just need to wait at least 72 hours because now we update our DNS and it's at least needs up to 72 hours. Sometimes it's just like doing it within few minutes, but sometimes it needs up to 72 hours. This is mainly called the propagation time. And now let's click on here update my records and connect my domain. Simply click on here this button. And as you can see, they are saying the same thing. So they are saying that they will let us know via email also, and also they will work on our SSL certificate. SSL certificate is like this one. As you can see here, the secure option. So they will work on that. So yeah, that's it. Let's click on here this course button. And one thing is like, we don't really need to wait 72 hours. As you can see, it's happened instantly. So I was checking it. And as you can see, when I come here, designerly.com and it just redirect me on this page. But the problem is this page, if you see carefully, that when I'm just going to designerly.com, it does not redirect me into my home page. It just redirect me on the different page. Okay, so to change this, we just to go back to our Elementor website again, or we can just come here, this website, this button, and let's say click on Open WP Dashboard, this button. And now we just need to click on here this appearance, and we need to click on here this themes, or if you like to go with these settings and click on here this reading, this button. Then you just need to go here homepage display. So right now it's a latest post. So let's go with this another one like a static page and select this homepage into home. For this post page, we don't really have any post. So I mean the page is not have. So let's hover on pages and click on add new, this button. So it's saying that invalid post type. So let's click on all pages, this button. And now we need to click on here this add new, this button. And now let's say this is mainly our blog page. Let's save it. All right, so now it's updated automatically. So one thing, as you can see, we create the page, but it's not published yet. So what I need to do, we just need to click on here, this edit with Elementor, this button to make it publish. And I'm just going to click on here, this publish, this button, simply here, this button. Then this page will be published. That means when I'm just going to type here my website name /blogs, then I will get this page. Okay, all right, so let's go back. And now reload here this page again, and let's click on post page into blog. And now let's save the changes. So that means all the posts will be go to this blog page, and this is our home page. So now let's say I'm typing here designerly.com. I hope then you will get to see the changes. Now let me show you Elementor POPUP. Okay. So I think some people, they need it. So let me just show you. So let's go back again our website and let's hover on templates and let's click on pop-ups. So here, as you can see, the short code, that means if you simply just copy here this short code and just going to be paste any of these, you will get the same thing. I mean, the same pop-up on the same page. So now let me show you how we can edit it. Simply just click on here, edit with Elementor, this button, here, this button. And here, as you can see, this is the pop-up. And if you, let me just delete the navigator. And as you can see, here is it. And if you like to customize it, I already show you how to do that. So if you like to customize it, then you can do it simply from here, and you can also update it. Okay, just simply click on update, then you can update it. Now let me show you that like how we can take product support from Elementor team. Okay, so it's very simple. If you already log in your WordPress dashboard, then you'll get to see the right side have a support. Simply click on there, this button. Then you will get to see option called new conversation. Simply click on new conversation. Then you need to type your name, and also you need to share with them your problems, and they will reach out to you as soon as possible. Okay. If you're not logged in your WordPress dashboard, if you log in your like Elementor account, then it's also have the same thing. If you just see this bottom right side, it's have a message option. Click on there. Then you will get to see option, let's say new conversation. Simply click on there. Then you can just type your like the problems, and they will reply you as soon as. And as you can see in here, I was already talking with them, and their support is really awesome. Now let me show you that like how we can do SEO on a website. To do that, we just need to hover on plugins, and we need to click on add new, this button, and we need to search here on a plugin. Okay, so now let's talk about that. What is mainly plugin? Plugin is something like extra add-in or extra feature on our website. Right now we need SEO features, so I'm just going to be installing a plugin. It's mainly for SEO. It's going to be help us, or it just give us some like options for SEO. And if you like to get more features, then you can install another plugin for it. So it's mainly depend on. Okay, so let's search SEO, or even you can search here used SEO. All right, so when I search SEO, I get this plugin called used SEO. So simply install this plugin. And now let's activate this plugin. So if you like to install Rank Math or All-in-One SEO, any of these you can use. These plugins work same. All right, so when you just activate this plugin, as you can see, they are giving us a simple pop-up like this notification that huge SEO issue, you're blocking access to robots. If you want to search engine, okay, so we just need to go here, and we just need to uncheck this search engine. So let's copy search engine. And I already go here this rating setting, and now as you can see, we was enable it because our website was not ready yet, so that's why. So if you like to enable it, just simply just tick mark on there, and let's save it. Then like Google will collect data from our website, or it is going to be indexing step by step. Okay, all right, so now let's reload here this page again, and as you can see, this notification is gone right now. And now let's start the first time configuration. Just click on this button. All right, so now as you can see, we get to see here. Okay, so let's continue. And I also click on here this start button. So it's starting. So let's go to continue again. And now we need to select here which website it is. Let's say it's agency, but it's showing only have the option person and organization. So it's organization. And website name is Design Ai. And yes. And Design Ai, obviously people will get to see these names. Okay, so Design Ai, and yes, let's save and continue. And here is our social profile. So you just need to add here your Facebook or your Twitter account based on these symbol name. Okay, in social profile you can add here your Facebook link, also Twitter account. Also if you like to add more, let's say other social, then you just simply paste here the link. That's it. Okay, now let's save and continue. And now as you can see, personal preference, and it's saying that like used SEO use tracking, so I personally don't want. So let's save and continue, and everything is done. Let's go to SEO dashboard. So now 0 problem and 0 everything. And now if I go here with this post and click on here this all post this button, and let's say edit this page, just click on here this edit this button. And if you scroll down, then you will get to see here this SEO score. As you can see, if you click on yes SEO, then you will get to see what we just need to do. They will suggest everything. In focus keywords, we forget to put here. So let's click on this what icon, then you will get to see a long article about it, what is mainly, and how to choose
right focus keywords. So you will know everything. Here is all the tutorials, all of this thing here there, so you can just watch it and can just follow it. Okay, so right now it's mainly for, okay, so also we're missing this meta description. It's also important to do. We at least need to add here meta description. And if you click on here this SEO analysis, then you will get to see some of this issue they are already saying. So if we improve it, then our SEO score will be more better. Okay, so let's say I just wanna copy here this client. Okay, or we can simply say it MFK like this. So I'm just gonna be paste here my focus keyword is like this one, and also this is mainly the Slack. Okay, so this is mainly the title that you can see, and also we need a little bit description. Try to put like relevant, that is something, you know, since it's gonna be preview on Google, so people just gonna be read this title, then they're just going to read this meta description. So if you put something attractive, they will click on this link. So here is the desktop result. You will get to see the desktop will be like this. As you can see, this is the result, and this is mainly the mobile result. All right, so now let's update here this post, and now let's click on here this all post, this button, and as you can see, now our SEO score is okay. And also if you see this readability, it's really good. And if you see here this focus keywords, it's not said, that's why it's look like red. And also here this readability issue. So you can just simply check it on your post that which post need to update or like SEO things. We just need to improve. You can just simply, you know, like take a decision from here. Now we'll be talking about that, like how we can grow our business or how we can make our business successful. So I will share with you 4 tips. I hope if you follow these 4 tips now, in the future, you will obviously get a result. Number 1 is like online presence. So it's very, very important right now, because when people just getting problem, they just comfortable to search online. They feel comfortable to get solution from online. So if you store your business in Google Map or like this similar places, what happens when someone just going to be searching your website name or your business name or your company name, they will get all the details, right? So it can be your like Instagram account, it can be a Facebook account, it can be YouTube account, Twitter account, like these type of all the things you can just simply create there. You can put all the information. Whenever someone just going to search about it, they get all the details about you. And I think it's also make a trust, right? So this company is doing this work, and they are worthy because they're doing really great, right? So it's gonna be something like free brand awareness if you just go with online, right? Okay, so let's move into the next. It's something like spend money on marketing. So for this marketing, you know, since we are new, we need to focus on awareness, because we are not going to be able to sell the product instantly, right? People not going to be buying. So we need to spend money for awareness. We can do influencer marketing. We can give advertisement. We can sponsor people, right? Number 3 is like, do not compromise your product and quality, because it's very, very important. Because, you know, since we are starter, and if we provide low quality product, then what happened? People not going to be come back again. And if we provide like medium cost and good quality product, they will come back again. So do not compromise on quality. Number 4 is like product price. Some people might think about, okay, I need this costing and I need this profit, so my product price will be like this. So this is not its work mainly. Some business, they are established its work, but some of them, it's not mainly work. So we need to, you know, like fixed on a price that people can afford it. And also if you give the little bit much, then you can give them discount. Let's say your product price is $1,000, but people cannot afford it. So you can give them like 20% or 25% or 30% discount on your product. Then obviously some people will be, obviously who need it, they will buy it. I hope you understand about it. But so finally, we have completed our website step by step. Now you can go ahead and make your website live. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you like this video, then give a big thumbs up and subscribe to this channel and let me know your comments. Finally, we have completed our website step by step. Now you can go ahead and make your website live. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you like this video, then give a big thumbs up and subscribe to this YouTube channel and let me know your opinion in the comment section. I'll be seeing you in the next video.